everybody! So we're back, another monthly favorites video. Can you believe it's the end of April already?
Yes.
You can? I feel like April flew by.
April was jam-packed. I thought March was crazy.
See, I don't feel like April was that crazy. Now what's crazy is our June and July. I can't even begin to tell you. Like, that's gonna fly by, and then it's gonna be August, and like, it's just crazy. You guys are not ready. There's gonna
hello.
Oh, hi, Papa. There's gonna be tons of vlogs, blog posts, everything, because there is a lot going on that's really exciting and fun. All right, so my first favorite is this. A lot of you have been asking recently about how I've been doing my hair. I've been changing it up, and I've used this for like two and a half years now. This is the T3 curling wand. It has 3 different little things, so you can just take it. There we go.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah, interchangeable. You can change them out. Currently, how my hair is done, I use this one, which is like skinnier here and gets bigger as you go down. For the longest time, I only ever used this one. So
is it like 2 inches?
I don't know, maybe just 1.
That's bigger than 1.
But yeah, for the longest time I've used this. So if you've been following us for a long time, up until like 2 months ago, this is how I always did it, was with this one. And then I changed to the really tiny one, which I did like, and then I started to use this one. And these two are really similar, I feel like, with how my hair is going, but I've really been loving this lately. It's the best curling wand I've ever used. It heats up really quickly. You don't have to hold your hair on there very long, so like it curls it quickly, so less damage. This is the best one. It's really expensive, but it's a great investment. It just works really well. Like, I would rather have this than buy like a $20 one from Target, because to me I feel like they don't work as well. They don't get as hot, they don't work as quickly, they don't hold your hair as well. So get this.
My first April favorite is this. This is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. You guys have probably seen this on social media. It's kind of been around.
I haven't until
I told you?
I've never even seen it.
I first heard about this at Create and Cultivate because one of the founders was on one of the panels that I was at back in LA in, when was that, February? It hadn't launched yet, but I heard about it, and so I was intrigued, and I kind of forgot about it. And then when I saw it start to kind of pop up on a few people's social media, I was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It sounded really cool. Let me give it a try. It is exclusive to Sephora, and maybe even just Sephora online. I don't know that I've seen it in a Sephora store, but it also like sells out all the time. It is that popular because, guys, to be honest, it is that good. I really like it. You bought it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. So it is a face mask. However, I say that kind of with a grain of salt because it isn't your traditional face mask.
Yeah, and you don't have to wipe it off.
That you think of. I mean, it is. Think of it as a super thick, very hydrating moisturizer. Mm-hmm. So the instructions say apply a thin layer on dry skin, maybe used under and over the eye area, leave for 10 minutes for maximum hydration, blot with a warm cloth or tissue if necessary, does not need to be rinsed off. Mm-hmm. So I use it in a few different ways. I'll use it as like just like a little under eye mask, and kind of like coat a little bit under my eyes and leave that for like 10 minutes and like tissue it off or wipe it off with a towel. How I use it probably the most frequently is kind of like an overnight mask. So I'll do like a very generous portion and put it on kind of as my moisturizer, my night cream, leave it on overnight and kind of like wash it off in the morning. You can also use it as like a makeup primer. To me, it's a little too thick for that. It's a little too,
yeah, I wouldn't use it in the morning.
I don't know that it would do well under moisturizer. Maybe if you just use a little bit or dilute it a little bit. I don't know that I would use it under makeup, but I really like this. It's in a little tube. It is TSA compliant because it is under the 3.2 or whatever ounces. So that's great. You can travel with it. I really like it. It's worth the hype, so give it a try.
Okay, so going off my first favorite, I have to talk about this. This is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. It's basically a texture spray. I think I actually got this at Create Cultivate back in February, and I started using it afterwards because I've never used a texture spray, that is hard to say, texture spray before. And let me tell you, I love it. So I've been back and forth with Living Proof products. Ashley went through a phase where she really loved them. And it was like,
and then I went through a phase where I really didn't like them.
Yeah, it was like a whole big hype thing like two and a half years ago. And then like Amika started coming onto the scene, and I really love Amika because I really like the smell of it. But now I feel like I'm back in the Living Proof resurgence because in my Sephora order recently, I got, it was like one of my like reward point things that I redeemed. It was like shampoo and conditioner and like a spray to put on afterwards and like a deep conditioner, and I actually really love the way it made my hair feel. But it's expensive, and sorry, I'm going on a little bit of a tangent, but I'll just talk about it. Because my hair is so long and so thick, I have to use so much shampoo and conditioner each time I wash my hair. And so I can't justify paying like $30 a bottle for shampoo and conditioner, like $30 each, because I will go through that for like the small bottles in like less than 10 washes.
You go through like double the shampoo and conditioner I do.
Because you have no hair.
I have very thin, fine hair, but
so
it's
I can't,
funny how much shampoo and conditioner you go through.
So I can't justify doing that, but I think in June I'm gonna cut my hair like pretty short. So I think I may buy them then because I won't have to, I won't have to use as much. This is a really good texture spray. I'm all about it.
Can you guys hear her snoring? She like wants to sit here, but she doesn't like the lights. My next favorite, moving from skincare to makeup, is this Glossier Halo Scope. It is a highlighter stick. This is the shade Quartz. I've really been liking this lately. I know we've talked about this before. I've just really been into more of a like glowy, dewy makeup look than for the longest time. I was like very matte, like no shine was the look
like with summer, like you wanted to go for it.
Yeah, I mean honestly I've used this a little bit more through winter to like, because my skin felt a little more dull because the winter I wanted to add a little bit of glow. Yeah. I've really been liking this. It's so easy to stick, just like it's like foolproof. You don't need any other tools to use this. You don't need a brush. You don't, I mean it's easy to just throw in the bag. It's obviously solid, so it's easy to travel with. I just really like it. You have a different shade.
I think I like this shade better.
I really like this. It's by Glossier. As you guys may know, you can shop Glossier with us through the link in the description box, and you get 20% off your first product, or your first purchase. 20% off your first purchase, as well as free shipping. So if you've never tried Glossier or want to give this a try, which I highly recommend, go click down on that link and shop with us, and your first purchase you get discounted.
Okay, so my last favorite of the month is this. This is the Biossance Squalene Plus, I cannot speak today, Squalene Plus Peptide Eye Gel, and it is awesome. I have been using eye creams since I was like 18. Like I started early. I was like, I've got to like get on the train. I used a Clarins one forever, and then they got rid of it. I use the Origins Ginseng one in the morning. I will never ever change that. That one I will use for my entire life, but finding a new nighttime one has been a bit of a struggle. I've tried several ones. I haven't liked them, but I like this a lot.
Who got you into that? You were about to say, sorry I interrupted you.
Ashley's been using Biossance products since like they really like came to market, really. But usually I like an anti-aging eye cream, which this one technically is not. This one says it reduces puffiness and dark circles. So what I might do is like find another like anti-aging one too, and kind of like switch off between the two like every other night, because I like the way this one feels. I never thought I would like a gel eye cream, to be honest, because the Clarins one that I used was a cream, not a gel, and they discontinued the cream and only used the gel in that one, and that's why I stopped using it. But I do actually really like this. It feels really nice and cooling on your face. I feel like it does like reduce my dark circles. I don't have a lot of puffiness, but I have really bad dark circles, so I do really like this, and all of their products really that I've tried and that she's tried, we really like them. It's a really good brand. Just wanted to mention, if you like type in the word squalene like into Google, like it's gonna come up as they get it from sharks, right?
Yeah, or whales.
But the difference between this is that Biossance as a company, they have like a lab and they came up with a plant-based version of this. So they make the squalene from plants in their lab to make these products instead of taking it from an animal. So that's a good benefit of this, that it's all plant-based.
My last, oh yeah, you get awake when you see food. My last April favorite.
I just had one of these and they're really good.
Is this. These are from Trader Joe's. They call them Nothing But Fruit and Nuts. This is the date, hazelnut, and cacao version. This is essentially a Larabar. You know, I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. We've talked about them before. However, this comes in like a little disc. See, it's super thin. They're easy to just kind of keep in my bag. My issue with Larabars is if I keep them like in my purse and I'm on the go, is oftentimes they get kind of squished with the rest of my stuff that's in my bag, and that kind of annoys me. This, it's like you can't squish it because it's already compressed. It's like if you took a Larabar and like vacuum packed it and like in a vacuum. I mean, that's essentially what this is. So this is date, hazelnut, and cacao. I really like this flavor. There's a few flavors of them. Didn't you just pick up?
I got the apricot and almond one as well.
Have you tried that yet?
I haven't tried it yet. I just tried this one this morning. And then there was like a fig and maybe walnut.
Yeah,
one, which I don't really like those two things.
There's 3 or 4 different ones. I really liked this one. I don't know that I'd like the apricot and almond as well as this. I like cacao, so I'm always gonna go with something that has cacao in it. These are not expensive. You guys know Trader Joe's. They're 8 little discs, come in a little pack.
It feels like there's more than 8 in there.
I picked this up in like the nut section, kind of by like the rest of all of that kind of stuff at Trader Joe's. I really like them. If you guys want a snack to just like keep in your desk drawer, keep in your car, keep in your bag, for a little bit of a pick-me-up throughout the day, I highly recommend that you try these. All right guys, those were our favorites from April. We'd love to hear what your favorites from last month were. So leave us a comment down below. Let us know what products, what food, what TV show, what have you been loving?
Yeah, anything. We're always open to trying new things.
Anything. So if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to give us a thumbs up. To subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a video, click where? Right there. And to watch our latest video, click right there. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!